All right, folks. So in the other video, we found that a 35 millivolt undervolt would improve our R23 score. So let's go ahead and do that just to see if it holds true. Now I've got a different CPU cooler on here, right? This is the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2 420 AIO, right? So 420 millimeters. You got 340 millimeter fans, a ginormous radiator. All right, so this thing is my best cooler. I don't think there is, at least by these guys, another cooler that I could buy that would do what this thing can. All right, so before we do this, previous high temp 90 degrees, 303, and you're going to see after we run this, folks, that those things are going to drop off. Now bring this in, reset it. All right, so now let's go ahead and hit this and minimize it. Whoops, I of course screwed up again. So temp should be less. I would say significantly less, but looks like 7 degrees maybe. 7 degrees, so that's pretty good. You know, earlier I dialed in a sweet spot basically, so that's what we're doing here. 39049. So you saw that score went up, obviously. And if I run XTU, we'll just see if we can get back into the... Oh, sorry. So power usage was exactly the same, or was it? Well, actually, we won't know. No, it was less. So power usage was less. Now, the real question, folks, is does this actually help you in gaming? That's really where my question is. So let's run XTU just because. And I think 12,800 or so was the high score before that. So an improvement here as well. Unless it's 5 degrees cooler. So yeah, people will, complain, hey, I don't think I should have to undervolt. I kind of agree with you guys on that. I don't feel like I should really have to do much anything to this stuff unless I want to overclock. Now, the fact I mess with the power limits, well, why did I mess with power limits? Because it was power limit throttling, right? Did I have to go all the way to the end with these? No, but I don't like to mess around. All right, so that's basically going to do it for this video, folks. We just wanted to see if this would nail a higher score with that same undervolt, which it did. Now, we could change this to make it something more drastic. And I think you're going to find that the temp's going to be a lot less. These will be less, but the score is not going to be as good. So yeah, even cooler, right? And still a real high score. Um, you know, you don't want to be too drastic with the undervolt, but at least for these benchmarks, there's an improvement. Now, what I really ought to do, folks, is check for like editing and some other things. See if that will, there's benefits to it. All right, so let's go ahead and run this again. And last time, this was a worse benchmark with the higher undervolt. I tried everything up to 100 millivolts. Came back, found that 30 was the best, but then I said, let me try 35 and 25, and came out 35. Scored out better. And so it looks like, at least in this example, folks, that this is holding true as a better spot. So we could go a little further. We'll just go out to 100. Run this one again. Oh yeah. What do we see here, folks? 76, 78. So it does get hotter during that. And then the power usage way down, right? So that's pretty cool. All right, we're running this again. .72, so even cooler. The score is worse. So 100 is not, appears that 100 is not the way to go here. We'll run this again. Where are we here, folks? Will we be back in the 38,000s? I'm not sure why it's not storing the old number. Yeah, back in the 38. So that was not a improvement. And I'd have to spend, time fine-tuning this to find where the ideal sweet spot is. I'm going to go back to 70. We had real good results there. And in a moment, I'm going to do some gaming, but not on this video. So, hey, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.